Alright, let's start with the data types in JavaScript. So there are three data types. First is let, second is const, third is var. Let's take a look on them one by one. Firstly, let. So let, we can declare a variable, let's say x, as let, and we will assign it as a number, something like 99. Okay, and so console.log x. So if we do console.log x, it should okay. Console का spelling गलत हो गया, right? So as we can see, we can declare a let variable like this, or we can declare it like this also. Okay, we are getting the error over here because it says there's an x variable already declared previously. So if we comment it out, it will be called, yeah. So there are two ways to declare a let variable. First is like this, like let x equal to 19, and we are assigning the value to it right away after declaring it. And otherwise we can do it this way also, like we can declare a variable anywhere in the program, and we can assign its value anywhere else in the program. Okay, you might be wondering, this I have given semicolon here, I haven't given it here, but it's just JavaScript doesn't care about the semicolons mostly. Okay, and so this is about let, and let's see about const. For const, we have to assign the value after declaring the variable, right after declaring it. Like we have to do it right after declaring it, otherwise it will give us error. Let's print it in the console. We can see it has been printed in console. And if we try to assign the value like this in const, like let's suppose, let's comment it out, let's do it, and then assign value it after declaring it in some other line, it will give us error because the constant is supposed to be declared. The constant's value is supposed to be declared right after declaring, I mean, constant value should be assigned right after declaring a variable. So like this is the only way to assign value to a constant. Okay, so this is const. Okay, let's look at var now. So var is similar to let. You either I can declare a var variable like this, or like this. Sorry, this. Yeah, it is not a problem with var. Var is basically, as much I know, var used to be only variable in JavaScript before 2015, and after 2015 these const and let were added in JavaScript. Okay, const is like this. We have to assign the value right after declaring a variable, and let and var is kind of similar, right? And I'll tell you the difference between both of these. So let's create a function. Let's say hi. Let's console.log um, x again. Okay, let's create a let x equals hello world. Okay, one more thing I forgot to mention, that in JavaScript, whatever the data type we have used, like let or var or const, we can assign any value to it, like a string, a number, or boolean, or float, or anything. Anything works for these. Okay, so let's call the function. We can see hello world is being printed in the console, right? If I change it to var, it will also do that. It will also print the value. For const also it will print it. Okay, I'll tell you the difference between let and var. Let's create a if statement over here, and you see I have declared a let variable inside a if statement, and I'm printing it outside the if statement. So it is giving us value null in the console because the sorry, the variable x is a let variable, and it is only limited to this scope. Okay, and if I change it to var, no, var's accessibility will be extended to this scope. I mean, whole function can access the value of var no matter wherever it is declared. But if it is if x is as x, if we change x as let, it cannot be accessed outside the nearest, we can say nearest curly braces, nearest I mean scope. I hope you get that. This is the difference between var and let. I hope you're familiar with for loop. So if you want to do for loop in JavaScript, you should use var, because let's put it over here and let's print I. We can see it is being printed with var. It will be printed with let also, but we cannot use const over here because as I is declared as const's value once declared cannot be changed, cannot be incremented or decremented, or like changed wherever. never like its value cannot be changed throughout the program once it is declared. So that is const. I hope you get the difference between the data types. Thank you for watching, and okay, thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment sections.